today we have two important things. One, we are talking about uh, updating the past president's data, which I'll cover it in 5 minutes, and then we'll get into the option of board of directors. Why past president's data is important? Friends, they are the ones who are the pillars of a club. Some clubs are 100-year-old, some clubs are 50-year-old, some clubs are 30-year-old. When you go and see the list of past presidents on the phone, you will love to see those data and you'll feel so good about it. Whoever has downloaded the app, I request you go into Rotary India app just now, go into your own club and see whether you can see the list of past presidents. So, friends, all of them who are new here to the class, I'll just guide you how to log into the system. So you'll go to rotaryindia.org, click on the admin button. When you click on the admin button, you will directly go to your club. This page will not be seen by you. You'll directly see this page here. Okay. Now, Vinayakji, I'm going to the button called as past presidents.
Yeah, correct.
So can you see this?
Yeah, it is available up to 16, 17.
Yeah, no,
Year
I'll tell you the
16,
mistakes
17.
here. I'll tell you the mistakes here. How can
Haha.
Om Prakash Rawat be a past president? He's a president for 24,
Oh,
20.
he is president elect actually.
Yes. So you
He is
don't
president
add this.
elect
Yeah, I'm deleting this name. And even Mangesh
of
Upshankar,
Shankar. He
he
is
is
the
the
current
current
year's
year's
president.
president. He should come only after July 1st.
Yeah, you are right,
Okay,
correct. He is not a past president at the moment,
absolutely.
yes.
Okay. So now, how do we add a past president? Very simple principle. Click on add
Haha.
button, write the name. Now, someone may
Haha.
ask, why can't you just be silent, Vinayakji? Just listen to this. So, when you click on the add button, can you have the name of 15, 15, 16 president of yours? Do you know the name?
Yeah, 15, 16th is Vivek Zaikhedkar.
Vivek.
Zaikhedkar.
Am I right in the spelling?
Yeah,
Okay, so now I'm just selecting the year 15, 16.
15,
Now,
16.
in case I have his photograph, I can add it and then click on save button. Now, when you check your phone, you will see the list of past president, which also has up to 15, 16. So I'm sure Rotary Club of Nasik is an old club. So you'll have another big list of past presidents. So
Yes.
very simple to add. Click on the add button, write the name. Now someone may ask, why write the name? Why can't you select it from the database? The reason we have done this as writing the name is normally past presidents, when a club is of 50-year-old, 100-year-old, either they may not be existing anymore or they would have left Rotary or they had left the world. Plus, there are people who are existing and they're active in the club. So,
S-
drop down will limit ourselves to the current list of members. So,
So where is this add button?
so can you see this add button here?
Ah, okay, 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 okay,
So click on the add button. It will ask you to write the name and select the year.
okay.
Okay, imagine how old is your club, sir?
80 years, 80.
80. That means you have actually story from 1940 tentatively.
Yeah, 1945 we were chartered.
Okay, so 45. So that means you have the story from here. So in case you
Yeah,
have the list of all the past presidents up to 1945,
yeah,
please
we
ask
have.
them to enter the data here. You will feel so nice
Okay,
to see that list.
okay,
So that simple the process is. When you add it here in your mobile application, when you select the name, when you select your club name and select past presidents, you will see all the names. So that simple the whole process is. You can also add all the photographs there of every past president. Even the photograph will be seen on the mobile application. So on the
okay.
app, you will be able to see the photographs too. Examples now.
No, I don't have photographs.
Yeah. So now, no, I'm saying whenever you have photographs, you should add that so you'll have the data coming in there.
Okay, okay.
Now you can actually see that here. So when you click on the Thane Hills past presidents, you can see the name.
Okay.
So see,
Oh,
you added a photograph.
yeah,
You will also see the
correct.
photographs here.
Okay,
So
okay.
now some old people we may not have the photograph, but in
Correct,
that
yes.
photograph is there we can do it. See, our club is started in 1991, so the story is there from
Okay.
1991 up to
Oh,
now here
okay,
and up to 22-23. On
okay.
1st of July 24, you should add the 23-24 president and secretary.
Correct.
President. So clear on this part? Comfortable?
Yes, correct.
Now the
Yes,
most
yes.
important part. Thank you, Vinayakji. Uh, Now the most important part is on the board of directors. Now, before going into the board of directors in the Rotary India, let me explain you why do we need to do this. I want everybody to focus on this part. How many of you are club leaders for the next year? That is the club president or a secretary next year. Just send yes, yes, yes here. How many of you are club president and secretary for the next year? I want everybody to message whoever is the club president or secretary. Please mention here. Now, I'm sure you know that as a club president or a secretary or a executive secretary, only you three have the rights to add a member into your club or go and set the goals or do anything other than the normal members functioning. That is adding a project in the showcase, or adding a member, editing a member, deleting a member, adding the goals, adding the foundation data, downloading those data. It's all limited to the president, secretary, and treasurer, and some features are given to the treasurer, sorry, an executive secretary. Now, imagine a condition where the current president has forgotten to add. Imagine, I'm just seeing the names here. Hold on. Let's say Sohil Shah is a secretary for the next year from Rotary Club of Bangalore. Now imagine Rotary Club of Bangalore current team has forgotten to add you as a secretary of 24-25, and they have forgotten to add you on the president or the executive secretary. On July 1st, you have no right to add a member. You have no right to delete a member. Why? Because the existing rights of the current president secretary gets seized on 30th of June. So you have to ensure that your name as a president and secretary are added by your club before the beginning of next year. Don't wait till then, do it immediately. So, what are the steps to do it? First, I'll send a small screenshot, just a small image. Just see that, take a photograph of that, because that shows the steps of it, and I'll show you live in rotary.org how to do it. Friends, please take down these steps. You can take a screenshot of this. Step one is go to rotary.org. Step two is go to My Rotary. Step three is go to View Club. Step four is View Members, Manage Club Officers, select the year 24-25 and add the officers. So that simple the process is. So now I'll show you the process. So step one is we are going to rotary.org, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So give me a second, I'm going to show you live. Now, what all things can be added there? So now Rotary.org has given around 11 officers. Hold on, I'm just showing you that image. You can take a image of this too. 24-25, you have to add the president, secretary, treasurer, club executive secretary, club learning facilitator, club membership, foundation chair, membership chair, public image chair, vice president, and the new one again they added is called the club young leaders contact. That means maybe it is like a youth officer of the club. So now these are the 11 designations you should add in Rotary.org. But in case you're not selected all of them, my request is at least compulsorily add president, secretary, and executive secretary. These three, ensure that you are adding it immediately, not to wait till July 1st. I'm showing you in Rotary.org the entire steps. I'm going to Rotary.org. Let me log out. Clicking on sign in. I'm the executive secretary of my club, so I have the right to go and add the officers for the next year. A club president elect does not have the right to do it now. Only the current president, current secretary, or the current executive secretary can do it. So once I log into Rotary.org, where do I go? I go into my Rotary. That's what the step said. So when I clicked on my Rotary, I get option of selecting my club. So when I select my club, it shows the list of members here, right? So I click on the members. Now I have option to add a member, download member list, or manage club officers. So I just need to click on the manage club officers. Can you see this list now? This shows the current year's list. Now change this year on the right corner from 23-24 to 24-25. Now it shows the list of club officers of 24-25. This club is already added. So can you see this? It shows the president of the club. It shows the learning facilitator, membership chair, public image chair, secretary of the club, treasurer of the club, and the new button which has not been added by the club members. So how do I do it? I click on the plus button. Now it will allow me to search a member. Of course, I'll because they're not selected as of now, so I'm not going to do it. Example say Gautam Banik is the officer. I just select his name and click on confirm. That's it. The moment I do it, he becomes the club young leaders contact role goes to him. If I don't do it, I'm coming back to the normal. Click on the manage club officers. The list is here. I go to 24-25. The list is seen here. Now, this is what we do in Rotary.org. I'm repeating the steps. Go to Rotary.org, log in, click on My Rotary, click on your club name, click on Members, click on Manage Club Officers, select the year 24-25, and the whole process is completed. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So that simple the process is. Now, when you add them, how do you check whether they've been added or not? Now I'll tell you, go into Rotary India app. Go into Rotary India, all of you. Go into your club, select board of directors. I'll just show you because I'm not able to share the screen from here and do it. So when you select the club name here, you will see board of directors. So when you see the board of directors, you'll see the current year's team, right? On the top right, there is option to select 24-25. So when I selected 24-25, those list of 11 officers are senior. So that simple the whole process is. You can check it right now on your mobile application. Select the year 20, select your club, select board of directors, select the year 24-25 and see whether your names are there in the system or not. If it is not there, please talk to your club president and ensure that they add it. Now I'm going to show you in the website how we can add more officers. Because Rotary gives assignment of 11 officers, but my club may have 20 officers. Some club may have 15 officers. How do we go and do it? Again, going back to thing, can I again have some club's name instead of my club? Can I have some other club's name? Pipe P-A-I-P-P-A. Vishal Varghese, I'm trying to unmute you.
Yeah, I'm available.
Yeah. Vishal, I'm just going to a club now.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm clicking on the board of directors. I'm selecting the year 24-25.
That's added.
Now I think you already added the rest of the team also here.
Yes.
Okay, now look at this. He's already added the team of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 members inside this particular club with the list of designations. Now, in case I want to add in another designation in this, how do I do it? Click on add button, select from the list of members of my club. Examples, I want to select Philip Woman and I can give a designation from here. In case the designation is not part of this particular list which is given, select the option of other and write a designation. Imagine you want to write designation as club community chair. Example, just a random
Okay.
name. So click on it and save. Now Philip is going to be added as a club community chair example and it will be saved in the system. So that simple the process is. But before that, can I have some other club? I want to see the smaller list where, to show because uh, fortunately or unfortunately, Vishal is organized and everything is there in the club. So I'm going to Abu Road. Vishal, I'll just go to another club and show them.
So,
I'm going to Abu Road Club. Give me a second. Who was from Abu Road? Sanjay Garg. Sanjay, I'll try to unmute you. Sanjay, I'm trying to unmute you. Sanjay, can you unmute yourself? Or else I'll go to some other club. Central Kalyan. Shall I go to? Yeah, yes. Sanjay, can you on your camera so everybody can see you? Can you on your camera, please? So now I'm in Abu Road Club. I'm going to Board of Directors. Select the year 24-25. Wow, even this club is quite organized. I want a club which is not organized. I want a club which says, I'm not sure whether my name is there or not. Give me such club which are not city. Okay, I'm going to Dandeli by Rahul Babaji, expecting that the data might not be there. We'll have a smaller list. Dandeli, Bhavesh. One second. Rahul Babaji, sorry. Rahul, please unmute yourself. Yeah,
I s-
can you on your camera, please?
like
Yeah, I want everybody to see you. So I'm going to Dandeli Club, one of the beautiful places in this play world where you have a lot of birds and animals and a lot of
yeah.
trees. So let us get into the Rotary Club of Dandeli. Now, when I go to the next year's data, can you see this? Good. I can only see four names here. That is next year's president as Rahul and Ashok as a secretary and Ashok Kumar Rai, Ashutosh Kumar Rai as a vice president and Leo Pinto as a treasurer. So now, instead of adding the rest of the content here, the initial those 11 designations which I showed you, ask your current president to add it there. Now I want
Sure.
to show you something very, very important here. Can you see there is no executive secretary here? Friends, ensure that every club's executive secretary is added because executive secretary, unless you remove him, he becomes a default executive secretary for the next year.
Okay.
So advantage is if there is a problem in your club, if there's a by mistake president is not added the rest of the people or he does not know how to add it, on July 1st also executive secretary can actually do that process. Why? Because his designation does not expire on 30th of June 2024. So ensure that every club adds a executive secretary. Is the point clear to everybody that
Yes.
executive secretary is a position which does not have an expiry date? It will continue to the next year. So ensure that we add executive secretary of every club. Now going back to the screen. Now, in case I need to add another designation, which is not part of Rotary's list, how do I do it? Click on add. Rahul, you have any specific name that you want to give a designation just now, if you remember?
Mithun Naik you can try.
Huh?
Mithun Naik is there in the list. Yeah? You can.
What Nayak?
Mithun.
Mithun Nayak, yeah. What is the designation?
He is vice president.
Vice President don't add here because
Okay.
it will become duplicate because you add it in the rotary.org. Those
Sure.
11 designations don't add here. Let it come
Okay.
from rotary.org to here. So it will become perfect.
Sure.
Any 12th or 13th designation, you can add it here. Now I'm repeating it. First, go into your phone, select the year, that is, go into your own club name, select board of directors, select the year 24-25, and first see whether your names are all there.
Sure.
If it is missing, you have to communicate to your current president, current secretary, or current executive secretary, and they need to add your designations in the rotary.org. Is the point clear? The
Yes, sir. I'll do that.
topic, yeah. So this is what I wanted to discuss today. One is about the past presidents, where we can add the past president directly here. It is not coming from rotary.org. Board of directors, 11 designations come from rotary.org. Rest of the data you need to add it here. So currently the system allows you to add up to 24-25. You can also go back and add the designations of earlier year. Imagine that your club's data of 1920 is missing. You can still go and add there. Why? Because it also shows you who are the board of directors in 1920, who are in 2021, who was in 21-22. The data is there in the system. So clear on this part?
Yes, sir.